So the variable frequency drive is mainly used to drive the motor at variable speed and variable torque applications, and in MTB, so we are using it for the mainly for the pump and fan applications, so where we are controlling the speed and flow based on the feedback from the PLC system. And the drive itself has the PID control, which can control the process on its own. It doesn't need any external this thing, so just in case it can be incorporated. And then it has all the protections like the under voltage, over voltage, motor stall function, and the drive overload function, and then like you can decide your own user overload for the applications. So those things we can be configured in the drive, and it can prevent the at fault which is happening in the motor. And then due to the configuration, so we can increase and decrease the acceleration time and the deceleration time of the motor. We can avoid a hammering effect on the pipelines. Like if you come to the HVAC applications, like we can maintain the pressure, the staircase pressure, so between the first floor and maybe the 100th floor. We have our drive installed everywhere in the UAE. And so the VFD installed in MTB, the type of the drives are ACH550-01, which is wall mount drives, and ACS800-31, which is also low harmonic and wall mount drives, and ACS800-37, which is low harmonic with a big panel to drive like more than 55 kilowatt motors. And then the range starts from ACH550, the range starts from 4 kilowatt to 22 kilowatt. And then for ACH550, again the same, the different big frame size starts from 30 to 75 kilowatt, and ACS 800 low harmonic drive starts from small rating to 300 kilowatt maximum. And here is the basic component of the VFDs. For example, we have a diode Fenton device, and you have a swinging choke in between. So this does the harmonic mitigation, and then you have the capacitors in between which will filter the DC ripples. And then you have the inverter section, which we are using IGBT here to invert the motor. And in some cases you can find the output chokes where you have very long distance cable. So for example, you have 300-400 meters cable distance between the drive and motor. So then you will be having a DU/D choke in between the drive module and the motor, okay, which will reduce the voltage spikes at the motor end basically. And you have a control electronics where you will be connecting your analog inputs and digital inputs, and then the PLC feedbacks, and then all the connections to the boards. This is a ACH550 product, and this is ACS 800 low harmonic drive wall mount drive product. So the basic difference between this and this is actually this is a low cost product. Basically this does very least job. This is not an industrial drive, but it can be used for HVAC application, and this ACS 800 is an industrial application with low harmonic filter inside. So and our ABB drives comes with the inbuilt low harmonic filters, so it doesn't need any external low harmonic like active harmonic filter or passive harmonic filter outside. So it always like controls the harmonics and maintain the power factor unity. And here the VFD components, generally the high frequency switches will create electromagnetic interference. So we have inbuilt EMC filters, so it will always eliminate the high frequency noise which you are transmitting to the network or to the nearby devices. And then we have protection within it to control the transient voltage, so it will automatically ground the high voltage spikes which is available in the network. And then all the drives what we supply to the MTB can be loaded up to 125% for 1 minute. So this is default, and then it operates with 400 volts plus and minus 10%, and then efficiency of the drive in all the time is maintained 96%, and the power factor is also maintained at unity. These drives has IP54 inbuilt protection, so which does not require any additional cabinet or something. I am talking about only the wall mount drives, not the bigger drives. And our drives can operate from minus 15 degree to 50 degree centigrade, and after 50 degree we have to degrade the motor current, I mean the drive current. So then after we can go up to 55 degrees we can use. And it has inbuilt real time clock function and calendar function where we can start and stop the motor at certain time, maybe in the week or in the day. So we can set our own time to start. The compatibility of the drive with communication protocols, we have, at least with the SEH 550 drive, we have Modbus and backnet communications, which is default on board. And with the ACS 800, we can use the adapter module, which is RMBA, which is for the Modbus, and it supports almost all the protocols which is available in the industry, because as it is an industrial drive, so it has to support all the communication protocols. And in MTB, we are using the Modbus communication for monitoring purpose. And then it has all the local interlocks on board. So basically, like the process interlocks or dampener interlocks, which has to be given to the drive in order to prevent running at some worst condition. This can be configured inside it.